How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Engage. We're gonna continue on, and we got a pack ring from here, and we're gonna continue on with more S supports. Mhm. I think we're going to go to the Cafe Terrence and continue on with the Chinese S supports.
Um, Thank you for the food.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it.
Uh, yes.
Celestia? What's wrong? You don't seem like yourself today.
I'm just feeling a little anxious.
Why? Did something happen?
I'm afraid these moments of happiness won't last. That the war will only grow more violent. What if, starting tomorrow, we can't enjoy spending time like this anymore? Or if you or I don't come back safely? These meetings have become a daily source of happiness for me. But will there be a next one?
I had no idea you were holding on to this anxiety.
I never thought the time I spend with you, Divine One, would bring me such joy and fear. War always requires sacrifice. I know this when I'm standing on the battlefield. And yet, I don't know how I'd cope if I lost another person dear to me. I had friends in my other world who I thought would be with me forever. Now they're gone.
Understand. Especially after having to leave your own world behind. It will take more than just having fun and making friends to heal those lingering wounds. I'm sorry to have made you worry.
Oh, you don't owe me an apology, Divine One. I managed to get worked up all on my own.
I care about you. And I don't want you to ever feel this way again. So, I'm giving you the pact ring.
You mustn't. The pact ring is far too precious.
I was planning to give it to you eventually as a pledge that our time together will last. We're close like family now, right? And families share meals. So let's continue eating together. Tomorrow, the next day, for as long as we live.
Thank you, Divine One. I would be honored to accept this ring. You've made me so very happy. I've always wanted to be someone you could rely on and let spoil you a little. Somehow I think you ended up being the one supporting me, Divine Dragon. You have become my family. I will cherish you, and I swear to never leave your side again.
Anyways, let's go see what we got from it. Reach Dragon's Magic Circuit. Here we have it. Took me a while to figure out well to find. Took me a while to remember how to do it, even though it says it up there. Which, yeah, didn't even notice that right there for a moment, but yeah. I'll see you with the next one. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for giving me a hand with the supplies. I couldn't have done all that without you.
I had some spare time. Think nothing of it.
It wasn't nothing, though. You did almost all the heavy lifting. I should make it up to you. Oh, I know. How about I brew you a nice cup of tea later?
Your gentle demeanor perplexes me. How can you be so caring in the middle of a bitter war? I was shocked to learn that you were a fell dragon in this world. If you had been born one of my siblings, your disposition would have led you to a quick death.
Tell me how you really feel.
These are not my feelings. These are facts. You're helpful to a fault, heedless of your own burdens, and recklessly curious. In short, a fool.
You seem to kind of enjoy spending your time around fools lately. You journeyed from another world to risk your life for a fool, who's very grateful, incidentally.
Say what you like.
I will, because even if you'd never admit it, I know that you listen and you care. I see that clearly now.
Huh.
But you said actions express gratitude better than words, Rafa. And you were right. I've been thinking about it for a while now, and I've decided I want you to have this.
Is that what I think it is?
It's the pact ring, a symbol of a deep and special bond, a partnership.
I may possess superficial charm, but giving this to me would be foolish, even by your standard. Moreover, it would be wrong. I have done nothing to earn such an honor. Any partner of yours should be more pure.
I'm a fell dragon just like you, remember? You said so yourself. I fought on Samban's side once, too. I'm every bit as impure as you are.
Even so,
You're the one I want to give this to, Rafael. You, and nobody else. You're already an indispensable part of my life. I'm only asking you to continue to be that.
when you put it that way, it seems I have little choice. Who else will keep an eye on you? Very well. You have my word. I will remain by your side, fighting for your cause, until the end. Even if the rest of the world should turn against you, I will be here. I swear it.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me.
I will only say this once, so mark me well. You said that you wanted me to be happy. When I first came here, I was content merely to embark upon a new life, as a new person. But the more time I spend with you, the more I miss you when you are absent. So, in return for my oath, I would like you to swear something to me. Swear that you will never leave my side, that we will explore what the future holds together.
Mhm. Please, let's see what Ripon has to give us. The sweets.
Hi, Gregory. Is something the matter? I'm just grateful that you've returned to us safely. It's a little strange, but I've been worrying about you dying. Oh, it's because I put myself in danger, isn't it?
Not really. Sorry, this may be a bit rambling, but I'll try to explain. When I heard that you were related to the Fell Dragon, something just clicked. I was scared of you when we first met. I thought that's what this new fear was.
Were you frightened because you learned I'm the Fell Dragon's child?
Not at all. Honestly, I was relieved.
You were? Why?
I guess it made me feel better to know that you weren't the same as our divine dragon. On the one hand, the two of you being the same would make you worthy of my trust. But on the other hand, it'd have made me worry constantly about you dying. Now though, even knowing you're different, I still worry about it. Why do I feel like this?
You truly fear for my safety.
I'm embarrassed to admit that I don't really grasp this love thing everyone talks about. But if love is finding someone so important that you're terrified of losing them, then maybe I want to be by your side, protecting you, now and always. And so, I was wondering if I could, perhaps, become the Divine Dragon's partner. I mean, if that sounds terrible, just say so.
That's not terrible at all. I'm so happy to hear you feel that way. If you want this, as I do, then I'd like you to have the pact ring.
Divine One.
I had planned on telling you that you're important to me, but you beat me to it. I want to become strong enough to put even your worried heart at ease. Together.
I look forward to growing strong together. I was afraid you'd turn me down, but I'm glad I was brave and brought this up. Even if that is out of character for me, I'll treasure this ring forever. It's proof of the bond we share. This feeling, it's so intense that it hurts. But I don't mind it. With you, nothing can hurt me.
Huh? Mm. Mm. I like notebooks. Okay. His scarf that he gave us. Another pattern. Same.
Divine One, before you proceed to battle, allow me to assist you with any preparations.
I appreciate that, Nell. I'm actually all set, but it'd be great if you could check on the others.
I see.
What's wrong?
Apologies. My offer of assistance was merely an excuse to be near you. I am concerned.
Talk to me. Maybe I can help.
Not only have I seen you endure battle after battle, but now you have faced death itself. This war has no doubt taken its toll upon your body and mind. Tell me how you are feeling.
I'm okay. Really. I'm as tired as you'd expect. But it hasn't slowed me down too much. Overall, if anything, I'm feeling stronger than I've ever felt before. That's not just me being the 13th Emblem. It's thanks to my friends. Especially you.
If I did not know better, I would attribute your remarkable strength to divine dragon blood. Imagine my surprise when I learned that you were actually born a fell dragon child. That said, though we are not family, we share a heritage. And I am glad for that.
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It is my intention to remain by your side for as long as I can, even after the fighting is done. It is my wish to remain your companion, and to bear witness to the world of peace you create.
There's no one I'd rather have by my side for that. I can't imagine my life without you, Nell. That's why I've been wanting to give you this.
Divine One, is this...
The pact ring. I'd like it to be a symbol of our shared future. Will you accept? If you'd said you thought of me as the same person you once knew, I wouldn't feel this way. But you said that you only see me. This version of me. Here and now. I'll never be a substitute for the divine dragon you used to know. But as my own person, I can love you just as much. I hope you feel the same.
I do, Divine One. And I am deeply moved by your words. Forgive me. This is not an occasion for tears. But as you can see, I am smiling, and I will gladly accept this ring.
I can't tell you how happy that makes me.
Now that the pact is sealed, allow me to express my feelings to you without reservation. My fondness for you grows each and every day. I love you.
Now let's check the LA notebook. Okay, let me actually get this anyway done. I was button matching through some stuff. Kind of. But yeah. Let's see what we got from them today. Like not today, but like let's see what we got from Nell. Equality satchel. Another one.
Madeline, you're up pretty late.
Divine One, hello. Yes, I was having trouble sleeping.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there something on your mind? Not to pry at all, but if I'm feeling upset, I find it helps to get it off my chest.
Yes, I suppose you're right. You see, I can't stop thinking about Mavier. The one from my world, that is.
Oh, right.
It's not that I regret coming here. I don't. But I can't help but feel like I failed him. I wish I had noticed the warp staff sooner. I wish I had been stronger. Maybe then he'd still be alive, living here with all of us. These are the thoughts that plague me at night when I'm trying to sleep.
Madeline.
I'm sorry. Ignore me. I know it's unproductive to think such things.
Maybe so, but I know how you feel. I have regrets about what happened to my mother. The more I try to stop those thoughts, the more forcefully they come rushing in. It's okay, though. When you're having a hard time, you can come talk to me.
I appreciate the gesture, but this is hardly as simple as inviting you to spar with me. You're the divine dragon, and I'm a knight. I can't ask you to share my burdens.
Perhaps you'd feel differently if you weren't just a knight, but my knight.
Pardon?
I'm sorry. It seems abrupt, I know. But I've actually been considering it for some time. You're diligent, brave, dependable. Who better to serve as my right hand? And this way, I'll be better able to support you as well. So please, take this.
The pact ring. Divine One.
I know that Mavier will always be special to you. I don't want that to change. Your loyalty to him is enduring, and I would never ask you to lose hold of that. I'm giving you this ring to show that you're as important to me as he is to you.
Oh, I can't begin to express how happy this all makes me feel. But can I really accept this offer?
Only you can answer that question.
You're right. Javier said that he wanted me to be happy. If he's watching over me right now, I'm sure he will accept whatever choice I make. And so, Divine One, yes, I will accept this ring and serve as your knight.
Thank you, Madeline. Together, we can face the future without fear.
Yes, and I promise to be a knight worthy of this honor. To grow ever stronger, that I may protect you and ensure long, happy lives for us both.
Yeah, there's a reason I'm doing this, if you guys are wondering, which is for like one of the reasons is so that way then you can choose which item you like the most. Yeah, attractive ribbons. Mm-hmm. Anyways, we're back and there's a statue of the divine dragon.
I have been waiting for you, Divine. Please take a seat.
What do you have for me today, Zelkov?
I thought I might tell you a story.
About what?
How I came to be as I am. Why I require these pursuits in order to have a reason to live. I am afraid it is a rather dark tale, but it is the only way for you to understand. When I was young, my family was attacked and murdered by bandits.
It's horrible.
I swore revenge. It was my first pursuit, and it led me to take up the life of an assassin. A decade ago, my efforts bore their last fruit. All my family's killers were vanquished. Once I had achieved my end, I suddenly became aware that I had nothing left. No purpose. It was King Hyacinth who rescued me quite by chance. I was selected to join the Royal Guard. Then I was promoted to retainer, and that purpose has sustained me in large part since. Thus I stand before you today.
I appreciate you telling me this, but I'm still not sure I understand why you felt the need.
I would like you to join me in my continued pursuit of purpose, Divine One.
You what?
Forgive my foolishness. I should have known you would never want such a thing.
The complete opposite, as a matter of fact. There's nothing I want more. I've actually been planning to give this to you for a while. Now seems like the right time.
The Pact Ring.
Whether it's to find a greater purpose, or just to kill time. I want to be there to support you.
You are actually serious, aren't you?
Of course I am. Would I joke about something so important?
You would not. Therefore I accept, and gladly. In return, please accept a gift from me.
A necklace? It's lovely.
Each component was selected to represent a facet of my respect and affection for you.
This is amazing, Zelkov. Thank you. You know, I just noticed.
What is it?
The way you're speaking has changed somehow. I can't put my finger on it.
You're right. I felt no need to sound as if my words have a deeper meaning. I suppose that's because this conversation is already meaningful to me.
I'm flattered. Now, if you don't mind, I'd love to hear about how you chose the materials for this necklace.
Of course. I will tell you the whole process from start to finish. And I will share how each choice along the way was governed by my sentiments.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Here we have the LA notebook for Zoltanov. a necklace made by Zilkov. And we'll see you with the next run of the S supports within this video.
You seem to be deep in thought, Kagetsu. What's on your mind? Divine One. I fear that our bond of friendship has weakened. Did I do something wrong? I'm so sorry. How can I make it up to you? No, it is my fault. I understand you now have this pact ring, which you will give to your cherished partner. I wish to be happy for this person. But, however much I try to suppress it, I feel only jealousy. Your bond with your partner be stronger than any bond of friendship. I cannot bear to be happy for you, because I find myself only wishing that were me. Getsu. That is why I say our bond has weakened. It is because of my selfish jealousy. Kagetsu, you're being silly. No, I am being serious. I mean, it's silly for you to fret. I was already planning on giving this to you. The pact ring? Why? Because I want you to be my cherished partner. You too. Truly, our bond is more powerful than any friendship. I would never lie to you. Our feelings are identical. Yes, I am so happy. I have never had greater happiness in all my life. Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you, Kagetsu. First friends, now partners. I think this bond was meant to be. What is next for us, I wonder? Family, perhaps? At the very least, I'd love to meet yours. Very well. Once I am ready to return home, I will take you with me. Until then, I will work hard to make you proud of me. And, as your partner, I will devote my life to bringing you happiness. Because I love you.
Right here we have the one with Kagetsu. So we have next one I'm gonna go for either Pandrea or Renee or Miriam or Panette now. The hairband. We have Pandrea here.
Hey there, Pandreo. Divine One. I wish you wouldn't do the whole howling thing. It's so big with you.
Okay. If you say so. Anyway, what's going on?
Well, there's something that I'd like to talk to you about. Oh, I guess I'll just sit. I have feelings for you.
What? Where did this come from all of a sudden?
There's nothing sudden about it. I've felt like this for a long time. I know it must be sacrilegious. A cleric caring this much for someone as holy as you. But, as a man of the cloth, I don't feel right hiding this secret. And it's okay, Divine One. I know you can't commit yourself to a humble cleric like me. I just appreciate you hearing what I had to say, self-indulgent as it was. I should go now.
Please. Wait.
Huh?
Who says a divine dragon and a cleric can't commit themselves to each other? Tell me.
That would be...
Please, Andreo. You helped me understand something important. You helped me understand what I mean to people, and what my role in all of this truly is. You made me feel connected. You are so precious to me, and yet you say I'm not allowed to feel like this? Divine One, no. No one can tell you how to feel or how not to feel. No one. Then please, take this. It's the pact ring. I want you to wear it. I want you to be by my side. If that's what you want from me. Yes, Pandreo. That's what I want. Well, did you feel that? Everything just got a bit brighter. Maybe that's my mother. Maybe she's letting us know how happy this makes her. Queen Lumera? I hope so. When two people have feelings for each other like we do, that can't be forbidden or denied. You and I will walk hand in hand together from now on. Yes. Divine One, I adore you. And no matter what lies ahead, I will never let go of your hand.
Right. Here we have this right here. Andrew Scove. Let's give you the pact ring.
Divine One, I have created an entirely new dish. If you would, please try. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
It certainly looks delicious. The colors are beautiful.
The tomatoes and blueberries you see there, they were inspired by your beautiful eyes. Enjoy.
All right. Thank you. This is incredible. It's better than anything I've ever tasted.
I am pleased to hear it. I was determined to make this dish something extraordinary for you. When I cook with you in mind, the food tastes transcendent. I would like to do so more often. That is, I would like to cook with you in mind. Forever. If it pleased you.
Do you mean?
I mean, I would like to be your partner, Divine One. If you found the food I made for you pleasing, that is. But if it's inconvenient, I'll remember this dish fondly and return to my chef's duties.
Oh, no, that doesn't sound good at all. Please, stay. I'd like you to make more incredible dishes for me. Actually, Renee, even if you didn't cook me a single meal, I'd want you to stay. Here, this packed drink. It's for you.
Thank you. The ring is beautiful. Just like you.
All the cooking aside, there's so much we'll get to learn about each other.
I am looking forward to it. This moment tastes of pure sweetness. But I will savor all the flavors we cook up together.
Mhm. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, from the outside. Okay. Did it just change characters right there? Yeah, this is Renee's. Hmm. Let's give you the pack ring.
No word on your missing parents today, I take it. Don't lose hope yet. We'll keep looking.
Divine One, I have come to the conclusion that it is time to abandon the search for my parents.
But why?
It is regrettable, but we have searched high and low. There is nothing more to be done. That said, I thank you sincerely. You have been a steadfast companion throughout. Searching for my parents with you has been enjoyable. I hope we can continue on together.
If that's what you want, Annette, then yes. I would like to continue on with you. Always.
I don't understand.
I told you before we had a connection, but it's more than that. I mean, I want us to be more. Please, take this.
That's the pact ring.
You're supposed to give it to someone you care for deeply. For me, that's you.
Divine One, I cannot. My parents were once wildly happy with one another, but in time, their relationship soured. People's feelings change. I cannot bear the thought of that happening to us.
That was your past, Annette. You have a whole future ahead of you. Everyone has their ups and downs. You and I too. Good times and otherwise. But you have the agility of a raptor. And now so do I. We can evade anything together.
Over and over again. You astonish me, Divine One. I see I've impressed upon you the importance of agility. What of the rest of the brawler's art?
Nothing to do with us. So, what do you think? Will you accept this ring?
Yes, I will. Gladly. Stay with me from now until forever.
Of course. I'm your partner. And you are mine.
I like the sound of that. I can think of no one I'd rather fight beside. You are the one I truly adore.
Mhm. Finally, managed to get to the right one. Mhm. I'm not going to show all the. I'm not going to be showing all of the credits versions of them. Yeah, the hair ornament. Yeah. To move on to the next one.
Hey,
Hmm.
Divine One, I finished the draft of my book. Would you mind giving it a read?
I'd be happy to. Let me take a look. The divine dragon awoke in a floating castle after 1,000 years of slumber. Humble and kind. The divine dragon fought with a courageous heart to protect the people. I think I'm starting to blush.
It is the truth.
The divine dragon can live thousands of years and possesses powers that humans do not. However, this dragon's habitat and behaviors are no different than those of a typical human. And let it be noted, the divine dragon is the most precious being in the world to the author. Marin, this is...
I'm sorry I had to write it. Don't worry, I'll cut it from the final copy. It's just Divine One. I need you to know how important you are to me. And I want people to always remember there was a human who cared very deeply for you.
I want you to leave it in.
I don't...
And please add this. The author of the book was equally as precious to the divine dragon. So much so, the divine dragon gave Marin the pact ring and vowed to be with her always.
Divine One, You could not give me something so precious.
If you care so very deeply for me, you have to accept it. Your book must tell the truth. That the divine dragon adored a human named Marin.
If that's how you feel, thank you, Divine One.
When this incredible book is done, I hope people will see that I'm not so different from them.
Yes, there's just one problem. I can't finish it yet.
Why not?
I have to write about our life together. About how a human and dragon cared for one another.
You make a good point, Marin. And I can't wait to write that part of the story with you.
Yes. I adore you, Divine One. The stories we write together will be told for thousands of years.
Here we have it. Here we have the book.
Thanks for reading with me, Divine One. I took the liberty of setting a table for you.
This is incredible. You made all this for me?
I did. The presentation is rather plain by my usual standards, I have to admit. You might wonder why I go so far out of my way to prepare such an unremarkable dish, but this one has a special place in my heart. So in that sense, making it for you is an expression of my truest self.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
I'm so glad, Divine One. If I may, there is something I'd like to say to you.
What is it?
Before, I might have hidden this by insisting you must have feelings for me, but that's beneath me now. Thanks to you, I'm confident enough to say how I feel. I'm falling in love with you. More and more each day.
You are?
Please tell me you feel the same. Please tell me you think I'd make a perfect partner for you.
Perfect. Ever the perfectionist. Even now. I have to say, it's endearing. Forgive me if I'm a little speechless, Goldmary. Your confession took me by surprise, but I couldn't imagine a more perfect partner than you. So, I want you to have this.
The pact ring? I feel like I'm dreaming.
You're not. Try it on.
A perfect fit. And just the right match for these elegant hands.
I couldn't agree more.
Sweet of you to say. Now, shall we sit down and eat? Wouldn't want it to get cold.
Great idea. Let's.
I feel like I owe the people of the world an apology. No one else gets to be this happy. Actually, let's toast to that. Glasses up. Here's to us, the envy of the world. I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
Here we have it. Mhm. Mhm. So for Lyndon.
So this is the pact ring. I can tell already that there's great power bound up in it. You don't mind if I experiment with it a bit, hmm? First, I'll test its reaction to thunder.
Wait, stop. That ring is very important.
Just winding you up, Divine One. So, is there some reason you're showing me this ring?
I was hoping you'd wear it.
I suppose I could. But why?
As a sign of our partnership?
Pardon? What's gotten into you? Why would you want a partnership with me, of all people? Thought you were bright. You're proving yourself an utter fool. I'm far too old to enter into something new with anyone now.
I beg to differ. We work well together. This ring is a sign of the partnership we already have. We're stronger together. I want to seal that bond in the hopes of saving the world.
It has to be me, huh? There's no one younger. I only have so many years left. You do this, and you'll end up feeling like I did the day I lost my wife. Nothing but sorrow for you lies down that road.
Right now matters more to me. You're alive now. I draw inspiration and strength from you now. Besides, even if I choose someone younger, I'm a dragon. I'd outlive any of them anyway. Do you really think I'm a fool to ask this of you?
No, you aren't. If one of us is being foolish here, it's me. You came to me in need, and I brushed you off without a second thought. Give me the ring, and I'll give you whatever I've got left.
I appreciate that. Really and truly.
Listen to me. I sound so ungrateful. Thank you for this gift. I'll make sure that it's worth your while. Now, shall we go save the world?
Mhm. Mhm. I knew I wasn't young then. Mhm. His socket right there. And we have two more left of the ones that we're not using. And then, and then 13 afterwards, which will be in a separate video. Here we have Sophia's factoring.
Nice one. I yield. Thanks for the match. That's enough training for today, though. You really wore me out. You gave it your all today, Divine One. That was some intense stuff. I said you had potential, but even I didn't expect you to develop so quickly. If I have, it's thanks to you. And not just your encouragement. I want to be strong enough to protect you. Protect me? I'm not sure I've ever seen you blush before. No one's ever said anything like that to me before. I have no idea how to respond. However ferocious you might be, you still have a tender heart. I love that about you. That's why I want you to have the pact ring. You're the person I care for most. This ring is a symbol of how precious you are to me. So, what do you say? Sparring partners forever? Can I really let myself be so happy? I know it might seem impossible. You've been through so much pain and struggle, but that's exactly why you deserve to have some happiness. You're right. Thank you. I'll take this ring and your offer happily. Good. Because I'm going to be there for you from now until the end. That goes both ways. I'll fight with all I have to protect you. And to make you happy.
Anyways,
Thank you for your help today, aiding in the relief of these troubled people, guiding the lost, mediating conflicts. A lot has happened today. Hiring work. Good work to see people smile. I've realized my charitable acts were always penance to alleviate my own pains.
Lord, I do see you smile more than you used to. It's a wonderful thing. Seeing you heal.
I can trust myself and others, unlike before. And it is trust that has helped me to find peace. It is because of you that I have found the truth about myself.
Oh,
Is my statement so odd?
not at all. I was just thinking how nice it is to hear that you are happy. I have been considering something. No, perhaps not.
Did you just hide something?
No, not at all. I've not hidden anything.
Oh, no. Is this the ring? Why would you risk having something so valuable here?
Uh, I, um, I,
Divine water. Do you mean were you here this ring?
um, I, this ring marks a bond between myself and someone I consider very dear to me. Asking for this ring is saying you wish to be my partner. Is that what you want?
Indeed, you saved me, body and soul. At first, I was thankful. Then I became special. When I thought of that ring, I finally acknowledged those feelings. I realized I should be the one beside you. Here. However, I fear I am not worthy of this ring. Not through this out, but I will be someday.
sorry about that.
No, I've almost offered you this ring once or twice before.
Huh? You are brave.
Fierce and loving. Your kind heart is why I'm drawn to you. Still, I could never work up the courage. I'm so glad you asked. I wonder what Vale would think of this.
Lady Vale recently mentioned that she cares about us both and our happiness.
Did she? How very Vale to see what neither of us would admit. Well then, it is time for me to muster my courage after all. Mauvir, please accept this ring and become my partner.
I accept, and I am honored
I hope you will cherish this ring and our bond forever and always.
I shall, Divine Dragon. I thought I would never feel happiness. Now I know nothing else. I will always be by your side.
Hmm?
Yeah, this will be it for this episode. I'll see you guys within the next video, which will be us choosing who to do the S support with. See you guys then. Bye.